Alright, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Hack Infection. I'm your host, Svinchin. When we last left off, something weird happened to our bracelet and we got changed to an orange color. Also, Black Rose is not as much of a jerk as we initially believe, and Balmunk is a huge jerk. Period. There's also Helba, but we don't know much about her other than that Balmunk says she's a hacker. Alright, well, apparently I have no new mail other than what Helba sent me. No new news. Let's head into the world and see what's going on. Nothing on the boards. Oh, let's log in. Did I save after going to that Holy Land? Oh no, I'm pretty sure I did because Helba told us about data draining.
I saw a strange character in the alley. It looked like a cat. Is it possible to edit like that?
Probably not.
A cat? Oh yeah, I saw it too. I prefer bunny girls though.
For a cat, she has really big ears, like a bunny. I wonder if they're trying to tell us something. Nope, I don't think they're trying to tell us to go anywhere specific at all. No, can't go that way. Apparently there's not a whole lot of people to talk to right now. Oh well. We'll just enjoy the empty town.
Hey! I found a great area that's full of aromatic grass. Wanna go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's get ready then. Mia?
Excuse me. You. Yes, you.
What about me?
That's a unique bracelet.
What do you mean bracelet?
Can I take a look?
Can you see it?
Yes, of course. Do you mean to say you can't see this nice
Nope.
bracelet? Even if you can't see it. As long as you know it's there, it's the same thing as seeing it, right?
Bracelet? Hey, what are you talking about? I can't see any bracelet, Mia.
Well, thanks a lot for letting me look at your bracelet. I have a feeling somehow.
Stay away from me, cat girl.
See you around.
Oh, Elk's jealous.
Wait, Mia! What about the aromatic grass?
Alright, well now with that little bit of business out of the way, anything else back here? Nope. Oh, hey, and there's people again. I can see a text bubble. Hey, will you trade with me, Niju Kata? It's a pretty nice glove. Is there anything I can offer for it? I don't want to offer slayers or fortune wires are a joke to offer. Health drinks. You need a lot of health drinks to approve that. Healing potion, dope, restorative, resurrect. Oh, mage souls. Yeah, seems like a fair trade, especially this early on in the game. Of course, that's probably a stupid idea. Oh well. Let's see. Better all around, and I get a spell. Awesome. With that, I've probably done way more trading than I should have. So let's head on out, or yeah, let's log out and see what's going on in the news. Oh, new board messages. New event character. The girl. Oh, expansive haunted sea of sand, eh? Wait. Couldn't be. Is that her? Oh, we have to check that place out. Alright, anyone played the test version of the world? Protected areas. So there's a locked area. Wait, is there any more in that passage? No. Oh, you went to the wrong area. Oh, and another beginner area. Sweet. Okay, yeah, and that talks about a dungeon mechanic I don't think I covered in the last one. As you go lower and lower in the dungeon, like after floor 3 I want to say, generally the enemies get a lot stronger. Okay, and that's just giving you a general idea of different words you can do for beginning starting out if you wanted to grind for levels, and tells you that the highest level enemies on this server are 20 and Theta is 30. So effectively you could easily grind to level 30 by the end of this game. Pardon me. And talks about different area fields. Yeah, that's cool. But enough for the news. Do I have any mail? Unfortunately, there are some points in this game where you have to go back and forth between the mail and the boards. But this is not one of them, so huzzah! But it's always nice to check both whenever you do leave the server, or the world. Just because it's where all your information comes from. But now that that's out of the way... Wow, I'm already 7 minutes in. Dang. Let's do a dungeon. First, Black Rose. Oh, Orca. Come back to me, Orca!
Okay, here I come.
Sweet deal. She'll appear right there.
Yeah?
I have a gift for you. Actually, do you have anything worth trading for first? You have a speed charm. We'll just straight up gift the sword to her then.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks.
And now she's equipped with a better sword, the Slayer. But with the things picked out, we now have a few areas to go to. That's just to play tag, which I don't want to do. So it's the protected area. You can see a little description down at the bottom of the keywords. Girl figure was witnessed, and an area for beginners. Yeah, we had a lot of plot covered, so let's take it easy and get Rose a couple levels before we start going on with story. That and plus, I can now cover something that I wanted to in the previous video. Oh, sweet, they already have a spring here. Well, I don't have any items I want to upgrade yet. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. The Fairy's Orb. Okay, now see all the yellow dots on the map? Those are enemies that I want to destroy. I'm not going to do all of them on screen, but I do want to kill all of them for the experience and to get the all portals opened message. Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, I bought a couple fortune wires. I should be safe for now. Weather coat, awesome. And Fire Tempest. We'll see if we don't... I'll cover the Magic Springs if I get any good equipment. Simply because I don't want to waste level 1 equipment on those things. Well, I guess it isn't too bad. Let's see on this Magic Grass. Yeah, we'll show a Protect Break, why not? Periodically, you'll want to use Data Drain. It'll give you access to different things, i.e. rare items, virus cores, and once you hit a certain amount, you'll get certain key items that will allow you to further customize your background and music and the game. The only problem with data draining is that the enemies become pathetically weak, which isn't so bad in these lower levels. You can data drain and still get a decent amount of XP, but later on, once you start data draining, you'll put all enemies back to level 1, or put the enemy you data drain back to level 1, and you only get 1 EXP for it. So early on, it's actually not a terrible way to go. When it gets downgraded, you get better items. But don't do it too often, like I said, or else you risk spreading the virus infection. And that is bad. Alright, well, now that we've covered a little bit of this, I'm going to go ahead and clear the rest of this field off screen. Ooh, wristband, nice. And I'll just cut back if I'll cut back in the middle of things if I get anything that I deem noteworthy. Alright, so with that said, be back in a bit. And we're back for a quick second. I just wanted to show you these symbols here in the field. They normally appear as flames. If you approach them, press X, and you receive, usually you can receive buffs. This one's Apkorma. I believe this is the magical staff represents magic, and the swords means attack. So Apkorma raises magical attack. Alright, well, with that out of the way, off to kill more enemies. Alright, another quick thing to show off. Occasionally, when you do data drain, things like this can happen. Data drain out of control. Everyone's HP and SP has recovered. Well, it won't always be beneficial, and the more often you data drain and the higher your infection rate is, the more often stuff like this will happen. But you can get things like lose XP, which will basically put you back down to 0 out of 1000 to the next level. You won't level down, but you will lose XP. You can also have things like debuffs are cast on you, just a wide variety of different things. And with that said again, I'll be right back. Okay, and here we are at the Spring of Mist. The way this works.
This spring has a strange feel. Maybe I should throw in a weapon or a piece of armor.
Oh, it sounds like a plan. You can take different items and throw them in there, and they might get better or they might get worse. Let's throw in some headgear, though, saving for Black Rose.
Did you lose a golden axe?
I hate Monsieur.
Or was it a silver axe?
If you say Golden Axe or Silver Axe, he will give you one of those items. But it's always best to say neither unless you're grinding for those. But there's a better way later on that I will show you.
What? Neither one? Let's see. Then is it this? Till next time, goodbye.
Thank you, Monsieur, and get out of my face. I hate you.
Looks like it changed into something
Sweet!
better.
We got better armor. But it can also get worse, so be
Yeah?
wary of that.
What's up?
Not trade. I want to give you a gift. What was it, the steel cap? Oh, that's a light head body armor. Never mind. Oh, we still have an extra headgear.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't equip it. Alright, whatever. Well, with that taken care of, let's go to the last battle portal, and then we'll stop before the dungeon. Maybe. I don't know, I might do a couple of floors. Depends on how long the recording is after, you know, everything's said and done. I'm trying to avoid having episodes get too out of hand. Oh, sweet! Attack up. Awesome. Considering we're both melee classes, that's really nifty. Of course, now they're dying too quickly for me to use data drain, but, you know, whatever. I already got a fair amount in already. Where is this dungeon? There's dungeon, and here's one last symbol before we head in. At Vax. Ah, fire elemental up. This means that if we use fire skills, it'll deal more damage, and we take less damage from fire. So that's nice. I haven't really gone over the element system very well, have I? Well, that's because it hasn't really been an issue yet. Let's see. And use a fairy's orb. Oh, this is a 5 dungeon floor. I might not want to use those too much. Meteor swarm. And you can, in dungeons, you'll come across things like skeletons that you can destroy. And usually they'll contain nothing, but sometimes they contain things like health drinks, potions, stuff like that. So let's just head around here, see what kind of enemies lie in here. Oh, more of these guys. Just one note I will make on virus cores. Generally in each server, depending upon, or well, not each server, but depending upon the level areas you can get, but I just classify by server because it makes it easier in my mind. There's 3 different kinds you can get, i.e. in this beginning area, you can only get A, B, and C cores. The A cores come from things like smaller viruses. The B cores will come from medium-sized, or not viruses, medium-sized enemies. Bloody eggs, we'll cover those later. We can't do anything with them right now. And the C cores will come from the large monsters, i.e. this guy was probably, I would say he's a medium size, so he probably would have given us a B core. There are exceptions to this rule, and it's not a guaranteed, it's just a general trend that this game follows. And then of course there are just cores that you'll always get the same time no matter what, just because of how it is. Break small eggs. I'd love to break small eggs. Break everything, viewers. It saves you so much on money cost. Like, if you break everything, you won't have to spend a lot of gold, and if you fight all the available battles possible, your grinding will be reduced to minimum. And I would recommend grinding because, yeah, even with levels and best equipment, I still sometimes have a hard time on final bosses. Or, well, some of the bosses in general. Mostly the final bosses. For those of you who don't know, there are multiple games in the series. So, I do plan on playing all of them, but not one after another. Simply because, well, let's data drain that guy, just because I haven't a chance in a while. Maybe he'll give me a B core. Yeah, I won't play them all straight in a row, just because I kind of need a break from this game. What will generally happen is I'll start over from the game 1, play obsessively up to like the middle of disc 3 or the beginning of game 4, and then I'll just promptly lose interest. And that's something I want to avoid, especially for the sake of this LP, because it's too much, too fast, too long, and you will get tired of it. Ooh, I need health. Come on, ref. If you can, try to save your spells for healing yourself. This will also reduce on your gold cost considerably. Simply because I say use your spells because your SP will regenerate over time as you run around. And there's also spells that you can get that will increase the regrowth rate. But that's, I don't have those yet. I don't have access to them yet. Sweet deal. That floor is explored, down to floor 2. And I think what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to go to the stairs on screen, then cut camera and get everything else, all the monsters and stuff, off screen. As well as cutting these enemies. Oh, and real quick, the scrolls I've been getting, these are like instant use spells. They're alright, and they're useful in certain situations, but early game, all you really need is a decent pair of weapons and you're set. I just wish the accuracy rate wasn't so low in the very beginning of this game. It leads to a lot of misses. Sweet deal. Oh, I love it when they do that. Sometimes the portals will only contain a chest, and that's lovely. But anywho, I'll meet you back here, or meet you on floor 3 once I have all the items, or once I clear out this room. Be back in a second.